Shut up and sit down.
Hey, I'm Simon.
I'm Batman.
Hey, Batman. Well, what are we drinking tonight?
Tonight, we are drinking Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. And these drinks are mostly composed of one key ingredient?
Key ingredient is blue.
Blue, Batman. That is correct. Well, if you enjoy our Silly Bat videos, then please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and
Seek medical attention.
seek professional help of any kind, because you probably need it. And we are surprising each other with trailers tonight that the other person has not yet seen.
What do we have now?
Well, now, I was surprised by this one. This one kind of flew under my radar. It's by one of my favourite actors of all time, who we've loved in a bunch of stuff, and it is her directorial debut. Which also sounds like the kind of movie I would really enjoy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it comes out in February 2021, and we're going to watch the trailer, and then we will be right back to let you know what we thought about it, so stick around.
Edie, how are you feeling right now? What are you feeling?
That it's really difficult to be around people because they just want me to be better.
So you're not able to share what you're feeling with other people?
It's pretty country, ain't it? Tribal lands. It's not a good idea to be out here without a vehicle.
I'll be fine.
Will she, though?
You said your family was from the city.
Whoa.
How did you find me?
You were in my path.
You know, one might wonder how someone like you came to be in this place.
Ew.
I'm not running from anyone. I'm not hiding. I'm here because I choose to be.
If it's all right, I will teach you how to trap. And in the fall, to hunt. And then you won't see me anymore.
Can we agree that you not bring any news of life elsewhere?
What if aliens land here?
They might?
Just don't tell me.
My wife and my daughter were killed in a car accident.
You ever get lonely out here?
I know I'd be more lonely there than here.
My niece drew this from my hermit friend who lives in the mountains. Tell me about your family.
Whoa.
Have you thought about what you want your life to be now?
So, we have just seen the trailer for Land. Robin Wright starring in it, directing it in her directorial debut, about a woman who is obviously running from some kind of grief from the city to go and live in the wilderness, has some problems and meets someone who teaches her the ropes, it seems, and is then going to disappear, like a magical mountain Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of Land?
It looks awesome. I really like it that she kind of tried really hard to do it by herself. She probably studied and figured she had a good handle on it, realized she didn't, and then someone was like, I'm going to teach you, and then that's it. And she was like, okay. And I kind of like that.
Do you think that's the whole story of the movie?
Pretty much.
Cool. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
I, for one, every time, especially this year, which has clearly been, as they always say, unprecedented to rhyme with shit show, every time I get cabin fever, I just love to go and walk. And my favourite places to walk are just out in the mountains. And kind of, we live just north of New York City, and north of here, across the river in the Palisades Park in New Jersey, there's an area called Hook Mountain. And you can do about a 9-mile hike kind of up and over the top of this mountain, super steep. This time of year, there's a ton of snow up there. It's really slippery, kind of dangerous. Like the first time I hiked it, 3 people had died that year. One died from a rattlesnake. One apparently got blown off the edge of the cliff. And one they just found dead of exposure, and no one knows why. So it's the real deal. But
unrelated to you visiting.
Yeah, before I went there. Yes. But I just love walking up there, and there's something so enriching and recharging to the soul about being in that kind of wilderness and surrounded by wildlife as well. Every time you're up there, you see deer, and there are bears up there that I thankfully haven't seen. Thousands of chipmunks. It's amazing up there. So, and like that's wilderness that's an hour away from New York City. I can only imagine how amazing it must be to be somewhere with true wilderness, where you're in a cabin with no mod cons, no internet, no electricity. It just sounds unbelievable after being locked in a house for the last year. So yeah, I could definitely understand why she would want to do it. That would be my first choice to flee to as well. But I would also probably think I was going prepared and probably also end up in a mess and need to be saved by a rather handsome gentleman.
I think that works out well. I liked it that she was just kind of initially wanted to just handle it on her own, but then, like, he just said,
"Look, I'll show you how to do it, and then you don't need to see me again."
And I kind of like that it wasn't framed as,
"Hey, I can show you how to live on your own, and then, by the way, we're gonna be in love."
It was more like,
"Look, you don't know what you're doing, so I'm gonna show you, and then I'll leave you to it, because that's clearly what you want all along."
And I kind of like that.
Yeah, and also that he's grieving himself. Like, you learn towards the end of the trailer that he's lost his wife and daughter in a car crash and, is clearly going through his own stuff. I really, really liked the dynamic there as well. This just looks like a movie I would thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, so it comes out on February 25th in theaters, so they say, but most likely on HBO Max, where everything else is coming out. So you haven't got too long to wait to see Robin Wright. And, I mean, she looks awesome, as always. She looked great in Princess Bride.
You can die slowly, cut into 1,000 pieces.
Through to Wonder Woman.
We've seen her go from a princess to a general.
Ah, yes. And now she's kind of a widow or something, I guess.
Or just a wild woman who's conquering the wilderness.
That too. Well, there you go. We are suitably impressed with the trailer for Robin Wright's Land, coming on February 25th to somewhere or other, streaming most likely. But you don't have to wait until then to see us again, of course, because we do this
every freaking day.
Every day.
For you guys.
So you don't have to.
Yeah, so we will see you tomorrow, friends, on the next Drunk Trailer Ambush.
As you wish.
Bye!
Shut up and sit down.